Yeah, good.
Just got bigger and better. But the bullshit crowd not trying to live. Yes, the Lord cried, Barrow. To protect your soul. I'll be booking them like Palace, puffing on my chalice. True say I'm an addict, 24 Cali, don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage, niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous, that I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic. Erdington Savage, yeah, you call this modern warfare. When we double tap it, clicking and we clacking, shots burning through this jacket. Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time. Yeah, I'm back and I'm attacking. Nah, I ain't capping. Real life rapping, switched it up and got it cracking. Get you vanished from a napping. Bare nerves racking. Ramming, carjacking, call it lifetime sacking. Yeah, the kite is in the air now. Got the tracking. 2017 Brits, still put the packing. Puff, passing, catch you lacking with my cannon. Birmingham assassin, yeah, burning with a passion. Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time. Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time. You can't walk around the hood that I'm good round. I was down and out, but I'm good now. If you saw my last check, then you would frown. So much drip around my neck, yeah, I could drown. Set the tone like a new phone. Yeah, I'm in the new zone. Just roll the zoo for the root home. Set the tone like a new phone. Yeah, I'm in the new zone. Just roll the zoo for the root home. All the time. Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time. Records.
That nigga Nina, he got way too much pride. Ask these rappers for a feature, I got way too much pride. The chubby wife for skeezer, I got way too much pride. With on the 3 liters, I got way too much pride. I got way too much pride. I don't let no violation slide. I swear it's like you came with no fries. Besides, baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get your weave done. Baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get. Remember when them days were mad slow? Now I come through racing in the Lambo. Like Bossy Malone. I still get paid off ammo on the block every day. I put an arcade in the bando. Cost me just under 20k, something like that. Something like. Still making snow in the pot. Still I grow in a crop. How could the industry know what I got when I'm still out here getting dough on the block? Head have a sign and shit, like we ain't live the strip. Me and my guys won't slip when I drive for trips like giving to cuss your lip. I got 6 9s in the whip. Follow the drip, nigga, follow the drip. Follow the drip, nigga, follow the drip. Don't wear them boot cuts while they swallow your kicks. Just do it like me, nigga, follow the drip. I got way too much pride. I don't let no violation slide. I swear it's like you came with no fries. Super size. Baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get your weave done. Baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get your weave done. I ain't slipping, got the full fizzy in the club. He was drippy till I had that nigga dripping blood. 9J in the industry, now can't be flipping bud. I don't give a fuck. I'm still the plug, nigga, I'm still the plug. I throw them bricks, sling them layers to pick up a draw. I stepped this shit, left my Louis V kicks on the floor. I'm in the crib, all these flavors get shipped to my door. Found the crack, came from Cali like Mr. Shakur. Follow the drip, nigga, follow the drip. Follow the drip, nigga, follow the drip. Don't wear them boot cuts, man, they swallow your kicks. Just do it like me, nigga, follow the drip. I got way too much pride. I don't let no violation slide. I swear this Mackie came with no fries. Super size. Baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get your weave done. Baby, that's your man, but that nigga's my worker. Stop trying to spend my money to get your weave done.
Yeah. Right, yo. Alright, we're gonna start the
Welcome
on
aboard
the ends right, so you know what I mean?
Airlines, flight
Alright, so yeah,
846
we're gonna
to
start soon.
Northwest London.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that right
Y'all
now.
them, take
Jesus
off your
Christ.
seatbelts and come fuck me in the cockpit. Got something for you. And then you see.
Airplane mode to ignore them. Yeah, we up, please, so I don't fear them. I can't talk to them, I got in the chair, man. Can't fuck with them, got the fuck man. She asked if I could take her, I said, how many mansions? Too many. You can't get left by the Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is Fenty, I'm cruising the Bentley.
These rap niggas, I supply bricks. I got 3 phones, one for my side chicks. She better feel special if I let you my life. All friendly in the DM, that can never be my wife. She getting too attached, but I need space. Trying to turn this Nokia into a briefcase. Chicks, I got plenty. Broms all them miles away, I'll get it there in 45 minutes in this Bentley. Pussy so good, got me coming gunch. I hit you from the back like a sucker punch. Been to your hood, your block sweet. Used to have to stream the football, now we watch it from the box seat. See them dying over chicks that I smash for these bricks. You can pay me in Bitcoin or cash, Ice City, NSG. I'm busy about shy back when I'm free, and that's never.
Airplane mode to ignore them. Yeah, we up, please, so I don't fear them. I can't talk to them, wake up in the chair, man. Can't fuck with them, got the fuck man. She asked if I could tell her, say how many? How many mansions? Too many. You can get left by the Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is Fenty, including the Bentley. I wanna sound three cocky, sex on legs, what she calls me. Chilling with some mobsters, just like energy, not ASAP Rocky. She wanna match me like Taraki, stress-free, but I ain't free yet.
Yeah, man. Give me.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys know we want it that way. Them man only shop on Black Friday.
Broke boys praying on my down, but I keep it moving, you can't stop me now. When the Henny ball when we touch down, yeah, we shut down and we get pounds. See, I'm a star, the rest for the best love. If I show my face, you gotta pay me now, yeah. What's the point of being real when they're all fake? I'm just trying to get this money, fuck being big.
Airplane mode to ignore them. Yeah, we up, please, so I don't fear them. I can't talk to them, wake up in the chair, man. Can't fuck with them, got the fuck man. She asked if I could take her, I said, how many? How many mansions? Too many. You can get left by the Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is Fenty, including the Bentley.
Leave the bad by my door. Don't fuck up my soul. Yeah, crimes what we know, but you can't blame us who are broke. I just wanna have a
Should it come a bit?
all the cheer them. All the boys cheer them.
Yeah.
Chief.
All them cool cheering.
Yeah. AliExpress.
If I got a girl, I say how many man chain? Too many. You can get left by the Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is plenty and fruit in the bendy.
Told these niggas icy, going platinum, baby. You got icy films now. Got icy book coming soon. Icy clothing. While you crap niggas gonna be stuck on the block forever. Shout out to all my NSG niggas. Let's go.
Easy.
All different type. Look on all the one now. £4 something.
$4.
$4.
All right. So we're on the ends. We're on the ends right now. Everyone clap it up. Man. Clap it real quick, man. So we're on the ends. You know what I mean? Make sure you call the number 079 607 46784. 079 607 46784. I'll be on the ends with Officer Karata. I got Officer Dumgar, Officer Magawar in the building, Officer Shamgar, Trooper Kartazar, Captain Parasha. We got young men in the building. We got Trooper Tazarpwan in here, Trooper Alban, but Trooper Mawasar. And you know, we're just closing out on the Feast of Tabernacles, man. Everyone's eating and stuff in their face. Get a quick glimpse of these soldiers right here. So like those. No sweat. No, so everyone is feasting away, man. Big up to Officer Dungabar with his glazed chicken, man. Slaki Dungabar. Hey, come and tell them about your glazed chicken in a second. Come and tell them about your glazed chicken, because these people think that you're just a priest and then that's all you do, man. Let them know that you do other things as well, man. Go on.
Listen, man, I cook. So okay, come and say that on camera. Say that on the mic. The wings are what? Banging. That's what I'm saying, man. Give that a hand, man. Get me, come down to these feast days, man. You can try these wings and whatnot. So okay.
There you go, man. Listen, give the wings a hand, man. Give the glazed wings a hand, man. After Dungabar be putting in some, be fighting in that kitchen, man. After Dungabar, trust me, as a young man said, put KFC to shame, man. Officer Dungabar does more than prophesy them streets, man. It does more than blaze on the Esau, man. It's a story by the one. But it also goes out there and throws down some good chicken in the kitchen, man. No ramping him, man. You know what I mean? So again, any questions? 079 607 46784. So lucky to the brothers in the class. The TV ain't working, so whenever I share something, you have to go on your phone. So lucky, bear with me, man. So we're gonna go into a few topics. Any questions? Make sure you let me know, all right? Shamgar, take a seat, man. Take a seat right here, man. Come jam with me, man. Got Shamgar here as well, man. So we're going to, Shamgar, you wanna chime in and stuff, man? Let me know, man. You know how, according to the Bible, what's the white man according to the Bible, man?
Devil, man.
Say that again. Say the mic.
The devil, man. You understand?
I'm gonna show you how much of a devil he is, man. Black people make everything in life, man. You know what this devil does? Guess what he does? Steals it, man.
That's right.
Rubs it, man. I'm gonna show you something, man. Did anyone know about soca music, man? All right, from Trinity. I'm not saying these brothers are righteous brothers, man. So these brothers don't go carnival, man. But you know about carnival, man.
Right.
I like what everything do. The devil just steals it, man. From I was young, I've been hearing about carnival and soca and whining, man. Can you believe the devil called White Chocolate? Yeah, that went viral just yesterday. It went viral yesterday because they must have saw him in carnival whining, and they said, "Yo, this devil you got a decent waist, man." And this devil had the nerve to say he's putting whining on the map. When grandma was whining, man, great granny was whining, man, and that's how much they steal from our culture, man. I'm gonna show you this clip right now, man. Listen, I beseech you, troopers, not to lose your mind. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to keep your composure and keep cool. You know, it damn near drove me crazy as well, man. But listen to what this devil was saying, man. What this devil was saying about soca music, man. This devil didn't create nothing but stealing, man. Got the nerve to say he's putting black people on the map, man. So Lakia, screen it working. So you have to share it on your phone. So Lakia, it's one of them days, Lakia. So I'm gonna share it right now.
So lucky if I could as well, you know what I mean? Like the devil, listen, these devils, man, they've been taking everything from us, man. Even when it comes to braiding our hair, having afros. Back in the day, they used to comb their hair, make it look like us, man. And even today, they tan them so they can they enlarge their lips and their behind. Always trying to be like us. Everything we do, they try to copy us, man. Yeah,
and the Bible says the thief cometh not but to steal.
Right.
That's what he does. All he does is steal, man. Do anyone know what? Did anyone know what the British national dish is? The England's national dish is chicken masala, man. How is English national dish Indian food? Masala is an Indian word, man. Curry comes from India. How is the British national dish another nation, man? When the Bible said this man's a fugitive and a vagabond, that's what it means. He's a thief, man. He's a thief, man. Steals everybody's culture, man. There's no such thing as white culture, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, Dunlop tires. Britain is known for Dunlop tires. And let me blow your mind. Rubber don't come from England, man. That's right. Britain is known for Cadbury's chocolate. Let me tell you something. The cocoa bean don't come from England, man. Right. Britain is known for tea, man. British York tea, man. And guess what? Tea comes from India, man. British people love a nice curry and vindaloo. They love a curry and kebab and vindaloo. Let me tell you something. Kebab comes from Turkey, man. And vindaloo comes from India, man. Right. England not have nothing of their own. The white man's a thief, man. And guess what? If that weren't enough, he stole your culture too, man. I'm gonna get it for you, man.
So how do you work with the Caribbean community? Like, what is? You said you work close with the Caribbean community. Right. What do you do? Like, what is?
So this is a devil that went viral last year at Carnival for whining. He was whining. He's whining pretty decent, and all these people started scouting him and giving him money. So he's on the show, and they're saying, "So what do you do for the black community?" And this was his response:
"I'm a dancer." But the thing is, with what I do, it's obviously just a dance move. So whining is part of Caribbean culture, and it's been there for years.
So the devil said whining is part of Caribbean culture, and it's been there for years, which is true, man. Great granny was whining, man. Listen, if it wasn't for whining, all you like in this room wouldn't be here, man. It's like all you Benjamites wouldn't be here, man. Give granny, let's give granny a hand, man. Salakia. Great granny, man. Salakia.
What I did was basically come and brand it in a way, like, so not brand whining.
And you can see this brother here in the video. He's signaling to the sister like, yo, is he taking the piss? Looking like, you see, he was like, is this guy gonna say what I think he's gonna say? Is this guy gonna say what I think he's about to say? You see his face looking like, yo, really?
As in, like,
he like, stop there.
It's just like, turn it into something that can be a profession, right? So I'm not gonna say before me, because there was people before me, but it never got to that.
Right, I was the first.
Yeah, right. So I think in a way I have been paving a way for black people to come after me.
Did you hear that? I'll pull it up for you again, man. Look, this is what this devil said, man. Listen carefully to what this devil said, man, about our culture, man. This is what H says about grime music, man. This is what Eminem says about rapping, man. They're coming to our thing and they don't even humble themselves. They want to take over, man. They don't come in and say, you know what, thanks, black man, you let me in. They want to take over, man. And guess what else they stole? They stole our nationality. Stole our identity, stole our language, man. And anything you come up with, they're going to steal it too, man. There's a style where girls have, 2 braids, and they got the nerve to call it the Kim Kardashian braids, man. When black women be having that hairstyle long before Kim was even born, man. Long before Kim made her first sex tape with Rage Hay, man. Black women been having that hairstyle, man. Listen to what this devil says.
In a way, I have been paving a way for black people to come.
Paving the way for black people. Paving the way for black people. Can you believe this? Go on, Salakia, man. You got to get in there, man.
Put nothing past these devils, man.
That's right.
There's nothing they won't steal. Every culture on the earth, they've taken the culture and the ways of other nations, man. And even us. Every nation, now understand this, yeah? Every nation takes from us. But this devil not only takes from us, but he takes from everyone, man.
So like, if I may, not only does he steal, he says it's mine now, man. In the Bible, it says a thief will steal till he has enough. Yeah, your average thief will steal, and then say, you know what? I'm a brook in your yard. I'm gonna take the telly, and I'm out. Not the white man. He will move in.
That's right.
He will put you in the basement.
Right.
He'll steal everything, man. He'll steal the wallpaper,
and make
the floorboards. Make you pay for the rent, man. That's what he'll do, man. It's like Shamgar. Kept cutting. It's like, yeah, you're saying. I like a sister online said, like when David Beckham got cornrows, then it suddenly became a big thing. And that's true, man. Black men been having cane rolls since slavery, man. Right. David Beckham got cane rolls. Oh my God, look at that good trend. Have you seen David Beckham? It's so original. It's so original. Listen, black men, what we do is original, man. That's right. And guess what? We make it look so effortless. That's why no one didn't notice. Black women been having them 2 braids to go. Guess what black women do with them 2 braids? Them 2 braids that Kim Kardashian loves so much. Guess what black women do with them braids? go to bed with it, man.
Right.
Them braids are just to go to bed with, man. Ain't that special? Ain't that special? But to her, it's like, wow, I'm going on the red carpet with this. Guess what black men used to do with sliders, man? Just quickly run to the shop. The white man saw the sliders and socks and said, yo, we gotta make that a fashion. That's something right there, man. We'll run into the shop real quick, man. We'll go in, we'll nip into Tesco real quick. Nip in and out, man. But to them, what we do was nothing to us, like wow to them, man. We were spitting and rhyming words. It was nothing to us, man. H got a hold of that. Slack in Manchester. I'm not getting H too much. But I don't like him. Slack don't like him. And H thought, wow, this is deep. I can make a career out of this, man.
Right.
Slack it, Shamgar. I can cut it in, man.
No, swear. I mean, look, this is the thing. Yeah. These devils take from everyone, man. They're thieves, man. That's natural. That's a natural way. It's even in the Bible, man. You know what I mean? They'll take a normal thief will take money, you know, jewelry, valuables. But this devil, he will take the very earth beneath you, man.
That's right.
Everything, man. And that's the spirit of this white man that we see today, man. And we always observe, man.
Yeah, like I saw a lot of things get stolen in my day, man. But it's very rare to see a man take a man's identity, man. I've never seen a man steal another man's language, man.
Right.
Say this is your language, this is my language. It's like
and tell you to your face, he's saying something.
Come around here, man. Come around here, man. Okay, yeah. Come around here, man. Come set the mic, man. It's lucky, man. It's a feast. It's a close of the feast today, man. Anyone got something to say? Make sure you come to the mic, man. It's lucky. This is a powerful troop right here, man. Hakayan Korab, man. The Lord named me Hakayan Korab, ready for the war, but ready for the battle. Ready for the battle, man. And I honestly know I'm ready for the battle more than this brother in my life, man. It's lucky. Okay, what are you saying?
This devil will take your culture, your life, anything that you've got, and tell you to your face too. The guy will tell you to your face, he's taking your culture, and he's setting something. But we've been setting for years. God, listen, there's no other devil that the Bible don't describe like him.
Devil, man. Only a devil would take something like wine and something that's clearly black culture and say, yeah, but I bust it. Woo! That don't piss you off. I don't know, man. Pissing me off so much here that I put down weed, man. I put down selling drugs, man. I put down sleep with the whores, man. That's how much it pissed me off, man. How much is gonna piss you off? A man would. It's like a man takes your wallet and say, this is my wallet. Look you dead in the eye and say, this is mine, man. Right. Black men being what? Black Caribbean culture, man, is whining, man. And this man is what? Not older than 22 years old. You're gonna tell me I paved the way for black people, man. Salaki, man. This man's the devil of the Bible. Salaki, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Let me get more on this real quick, man. And who offends, man. I don't care, man. I don't care, man. Cause you couldn't go. You as a black man couldn't go to Bollywood and tell me you want to be a Bollywood actor, man. They'll tell you where to stick it, man. Why is it black people? We're so loving. We invite everybody in, man. We invite everybody in. When we came to England, no one invited us in. We are called Coon and Gollywog and go back home. But why is it we invite H to rap in our community, man? We invite Eminem, we invite Kim Kardashian, we invite this white chocolate, man, whatever his name is, man. We invite everybody, we're like, well, it's okay, it's cool. We invite everybody, man. We invite Devil Chocolate in, man. It's lucky, man. Devil Chocolate, man. Let me keep playing this, man. This nerd, man. Look at him, man. Look at him, man. Look at this nerd, man. Look at this nerd, man. Which one? Oh, you're not so lucky, man. I get emotion. So lucky, 1 second, I'll get you. All right, hold your point, please, Babakun Shah.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
You know when I'm no. When I'm speaking, it's off-putting. Everyone keeps like looking at each other, like.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
So the devil clocked onto the sarcasm. Everybody in the room looking like, did he just say he boss whining? So it's like, oh, everyone looking at me and the clocking. Yeah, we look at you because what he's saying is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous that he's such a devil that he can say it confidently, man. You know what the white man did? You know the white man looked Saddam Hussein in the eye and said, we're coming to your country because you got weapons of mass destruction. When it's his right. That's like me coming to your house saying, yo, you got a mass shit on the bed. You can't have that. But it's your right to protect your country. And guess who else had weapons of mass destruction? England had it too. America had it too. He would look dead in the eye and say, you can't have that. It's dangerous. Meanwhile, he got it himself. And it's like, wait. And this devil is stealing your culture and looking you in your eye and saying to you, I don't know why everyone's looking at each other for. I don't know what's so crazy about it. I'm telling you, I boss the culture and you looking at me like I'm crazy. This bitch is crazy, man. It's lucky, Shawga.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I could, like, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, this devil, right? these devils, period. They have this level of entitlement that he thinks that, what's wrong with what I'm saying? He thinks he can just take your culture and he thinks nothing wrong, but he's so entitled in his brain. He's so entitled to take what's yours and it's in his blood to take what someone else's and speak as if it's okay. Like, no, what are you talking about? I've taken it now. It's mine now.
That's right.
They're so entitled. They're so proud, and that's the spirit of these devils. But they can't even see how ridiculous what they're saying is, man.
I like what you said. It's like Mawa sauce. Like it says something, yeah.
The man was just saying a summary. Look, you people produce it, but I am the one who's gonna market it, so it's mine.
These devils,
Man.
Come.
And this is a young man, Matthew, man. Strong brother coming up into the ranks, man. He's due to get his name soon, man. Look out for him, man. So luck, yeah. What you saying?
Outside the One West, we're too forgiving.
That's right.
I could listen. I'm gonna show you how forgiving black people are, man. I'm gonna show you a video right now where black people. There was a barber shop in Guyana when black people talking about the same video, and guess what? All black people said, "I don't think it's racist. I don't think it's racist." Every single black man said the same thing, man. We are too forgiving, man. We are too forgiving. You know what black people say in 2020 after the Windrush, after Mark Duggan being dead, after black men being beaten by the police, they say black people say, you know what? They ain't all bad. They ain't all bad. You can't tar. Why you can't? Why you tar them all with one brush? Come on, man. Exactly. But like one black man, you know what? Tulsa, Oklahoma was bombed by white people. Why? Because allegedly one black man raped a white woman. One. They don't think that way. That's how you think, man. When you're worried about Christ and Christianity, they don't think that way. That's how they think. Liam Newsom said that his white woman friend was raped by one black man. And what did he say? He went out on the streets looking to bash any black man's head, man. So while you're thinking they ain't all bad, they think you're bad, man.
Right.
Did George Bush say, you know what? One Taliban bombed my country. I'm gonna look for just bin Laden. He bombed all them Arabs, man. Right. He bombed all them Arabs, man. We're the only people that slaves and think, well, you know, they ain't all bad. Only we think like that, man. In World War II, the Britain only bombed Nazis. They bombed Germany in general, man. They didn't care if you agree with the Nazis, if you disagree with the Nazis, if you ever went to a Nazi rally in life. They didn't give a damn, man. From you was German, you was getting it, man. Right. And that's the problem with black people. We don't think the same way, man. Slacky Shamgar. Let me carry on. Let me carry on this devil, man. Slacky, man. What you said was deep, man. That's the word that was missing. They feel so entitled, man. They feel so entitled.
What's the procedure, everyone? Yes, all of the above. But can you just finish what you were saying, that you're paving the way for black people to...
No, not paving the way for black people as such. Paving the way for someone to do what I do. I've completely lost my train of thought, to be honest.
Oh, because you dance with them, it feels like.
No.
No, I'm just saying, what is the, I don't know, like, you know, when some people feel like, for example, I don't know you guys, but you might feel like you're in a better position to like advocate and kind of like maybe be a diplomat. But I want to know like what makes you feel as though you're in that position to do that, especially like if you're dancing. You might do more, we might have discussions, but through the dance, is it like some sort of...
Yeah, whining.
Okay, so you're like on Instagram, how many followers?
160k.
Shout out to you, 160k followers for busting wines. Yeah.
So and this man got 160k followers, man. Like what Dongo Bar said the other day, man. You see, everyone looks up to H like he's something, he's great. Everyone looks at Eminem like something is great. But this is the problem. Black people, we're great standard, man. Right. It's standard. Like when you see a pigeon fly, you're not wild by it. You're like, okay, it's a pigeon flying. But when you see a pig fly, like, wow, that's something deep. And that's all this white man is, man. Right. In the black community, it's full of talent, full of brothers whining, so it's nothing, man. And when we finally get a devil with a bit of rhythm, we finally see a devil with a bit of two-step, everyone's like, whoa, he can spit, man. Yo, he can dance. Remember that famous line? Yo, he can rap for a white boy. Yeah. That's all it is, man. Right. Ain't nothing great. He ain't great. He ain't doing nothing that we can't do. The ghetto, the ends is full of brothers that can do what he can do, man. The ends is full of people that can do what H can do. But we're all black. And it's not nothing great when a black man's talented. Because we're all talented. So like, oh, another black guy. But when a white man does it, it's like, whoa, he's talented and he's not, man. He is not. He can just piece two sentences together. He can just move his waist a little bit. But because you're not used to seeing white people do this, you're like, whoa, he's deep. And ain't shit deep about him, man. Guess who's deep? You are deep, black man, man. Slack your arc.
When you see white people, normally they're with their straight trousers, tying that, And you know what I mean? We don't expect them to do what we can do. So when they do it, we're like, yo, this white boy is good, you know.
There you go. There you go.
That's right.
It's rubbish, man. Listen, if a black man did exactly what he done, you'd be like, okay, you know, all right. What to do? It's like one. Oh, so
yeah. You mean like what was said? You mean it's right, man. You mean it's like this now. It's like this now amongst us. You mean we do so many things naturally. Right. We sing, rap, dance to it. It's like this among us. It's nothing. You mean there's so many of us that can rap and dance. Right. You mean, and now it shows how much they lack. That now for the one that can do it, it's the end of the world, man.
Calm, man. That's correct, man. The one that can do it. And guess what? Black people are so loving. You know what we do? We don't argue. We don't cuss. You know what we do? We forgive them, man. It's like, okay. There you go, man. There you go. Our people support him and not our own people, man. And we say something about it. Oh, you're racist, man. That's how forgiving black people. I'm gonna show you how forgiving black people are right now. So I'm gonna go into the same video and they're in St. Lucia, where you know SOCA is big. And this is what these brothers say about white chocolate and his racist comments, man. And his entitled self, man.
It's obviously just about culture, and it's been there for years, right? What I did was basically come and brand it in a way, like, so not brand whining, but as in like,
He like stop there.
it's just like turn it into something that can be a profession, right? So I'm not going to say before me, because there was people before me, but it never got to that.
Writers. I was the first.
Yeah, right. So I think in a way I have been paving a way for black people to come.
Sorry, every time I hear that, man, I lose my mind, man. But anyway, that's the clip what he said. Now this is a show in St. Lucia, and he goes around asking everyone in a black barbershop if you think this man's racist. And this is what all our brothers said, man. This is Christianity for you, man. And this is why Christianity is a hell of a drug, man. Spell is witchcraft, man. Right. When you think of witchcraft, don't think about a witch in a spell in a pot, man. Think of Christianity. When you can love your enemy, even though it steals your culture, whips your back, that's some sort of spell right there, man. So lucky, man. When you can love your enemy, even though it hates you and puts in the calls you 3/5 of a man and kills your children, that's some sort of witchcraft, man. Look for no witch with a long nose, man. Look for a church, man. It's lucky.
Barbershop Talk. I'm your host, Seven. And today we're going to be discussing the controversial video with the interview with White Chocolate and what he said that offended a lot of people. So we're just going to be discussing some of the things, people is taking this video very personal and basically throwing a lot of racist remarks around. Now, White Chocolate has been a very famous guy in the culture.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years in the culture of carnival, around the islands. He has a very big impact in the Caribbean. And, he did an interview. And from the video, you can see that he was basically, I'm not making any excuse for him. I just think that, you just need to be a little more sensitive, especially in this time that we're living in.
You hear that? Already, so the man saying, so we're going to go and, I'm going to ask some people in the barbershop what they think about White Chocolate's comments. Already hear Christianity kicking in. You know, he said, I'm not agreeing with him. I think he should have been, I don't know what he said was racist. I think he should have been more sensitive. Already, man. We ain't even spoken yet, and already Christianity is kicking in. Already is coming to the defense of his master, his lover, man.
Where so much is happening, especially in America with the Black Lives Matter movement. All the drama with the police killing and the racial profiling. Randy, come say something. Yeah, with all the killing and racial profiling, he made a statement saying that he paved the way for black people to make money out of dancing. A lot of people took that statement very personal.
I took it personal. It goes, a lot of people took it. I took it personal, man. How dare you say a white man paved the way for SOCA, man. When a man like me got 7 pitney, man. I've been whining for a long time. How dare he tell me that he been paving the way for whining, man? I got how you feel I got 9 pitney, man? How dare some cracker come say that he paved the way for whining? It's a lucky, man. Exactly. So what about all the SOCA man before him? They can't pave the way, but because he's white, he can pave the way, man. Where's Hammersmith, man? Everyone know where Hammersmith is? The devil's from Hammersmith, man. Where's that? What part of London is that, man? Oh, Salaki, Hakayam.
You know, we just want to go into the video a little bit more and talk about, do you think he's really a racist person, or was it an honest mistake? You know, we just want to get your feedback, and we basically in the barbershop going to talk about what we think about it. All right, I got it. You think you're racist?
But the man never said nothing racist.
All right, Shema, everyone. So this is the first person to comment now. So the first thing he said was, "Do you think he's racist?" And this is what the first brother says, man.
So you think people should be vexed about what he said?
Yeah, I was, but I'm not again.
Why you was vexed?
Because when I just heard it was like, that man just said that, the white man just said that. And when I listened to it, the man didn't know what he wanted to say at that time.
He said I was vexed, and then I wasn't vexed no more, man. I was vexed, but later, man, I thought, you know what? I ain't nothing wrong with what he said, man. That's what the brother said, man. That's what the first brother said. It's lucky, Shamgar.
What it is when you first initially listened to what he said, he understood and realized he reacted as would naturally. But then what he did, Sunday what came by and he went.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Sunday came.
Praying and bowing to the devil, and he realized that that's his God, man.
That's right.
He looked like he was struggling for words.
You gotta leave him alone. He was struggling. He was under pressure. He was under pressure. You know, he was struggling. He was nervous. Listen, this devil said what he said. What he said is what he means in his heart. He believes that you invented it, but I can make it better, man. H thinks that you started this, but I can make it better, man. Kim Kardashian says you started this, but I can make it better. That's what they think in their heart, man. They know that, listen, you're the creators. You can't do what I can't do what you can do. You're the inventors. You're the original ones. But guess what? I can make it better, though. I can make it great, though. Once upon a time, growing up, there were different types of people, man. You look around, you see goths, punks. Nowadays, everybody looks black, man. Every Asian, Somali, everyone dressing how you dress, man. I can't tell who's black no more. Everyone, the women, the men, everyone dressing how you dress, man. I've seen people that can't speak a lick of English, Romanians, Somalians, but they know how to just dress like you, though. And you know what they think in their heart? I can't stand them niggas, man. This is how they dress, but guess what? I rock it better than they do, man. We make it better than them, man. That's what they think in their heart, man.
What do you say? You think the man's a racist or?
No, from what I see, no.
The man said, from what I see, no. What did you see, man? I see a man stealing your culture, man. I see a man saying that he basically said you invented whining. He said whining was around long before me, but I'll put it on the map. What do you call that, man? Saying that you lot are good, but I'm better, man. And on top of that, it didn't say soca dancers, it said black. I made it, he goes, I bossed it for black dancers, man. That sounds like race to me. Last time I checked, black was a race, man. That's Christianity. Someone give me is Israel a homeborn slave, man. Baba Kushar. Any of you troopers, man. That's what you see right now. I'll keep playing this until you get it.
Because it was live and it wasn't a planned thing and the road just keep flowing, you just get caught up in the moment and that's the wrong thing. Just choose wrong choice of words.
So you think that people shouldn't overreact the way they're overreacting right now? No,
I can't tell you what to think, but if they see you do something what they think is racist, that's up to them, but I don't see it.
And you don't see it, man. You don't see it. It beats me, man, what black people see, man. Yeah, it beats a white man blatantly racist. I don't see it, man. And I've seen him with own eyes, man. I've seen a man get beaten up I've seen two brothers beating up another brother, man. And the brother's begging. It wasn't me. I didn't steal it, man. I didn't steal it. And you didn't see that, though. You didn't see the mercy there, man. Didn't see no mercy, man. But the white man, I see it, man. I see it. He was under pressure, man. It's funny how we don't have mercy for each other, man. But these devils have mercy for that black man that owes you £5. Have mercy for him, man. That black woman that probably don't get bad, man. Have mercy for her, man. That black man from another side of town. Have mercy for him, man. Look at all this mercy for these devils, man. Where's mercy for black people, man? It's like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like brothers like him, this is what they do see. They don't see the racism of their oppressors, but they do see when their brother does them wrong.
That's
right.
right.
They do see that, and they don't forgive that, but they do forgive their oppressors, man. That's what they do. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's like, yeah, can. One second. Go on, read that for me.
Jeremiah 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant?
And look at this, man. We're loving our oppressors so much, making excuses for them. The Lord got asked a question. The Lord said, is Israel a servant? Last time I checked, the Lord made us to rule over the other nations, man. But the way we're pleading and begging and loving our oppressors, making excuses for them, I don't think it's racist. The Lord got to ask this question, man. Read it again.
Is Israel a servant?
And the Lord got to ask this question: is Israel a servant? Is he a slave? Did I make him to serve other people, to beg other people? The Lord sees men begging like this. I'm gonna ask this question, man.
Right.
Keep reading.
Is he a homeborn slave?
And the Lord said, is he a homeborn slave, man? You know what a homeborn slave is? A regular slave is a man that will take it from his land, and every so often he'll try to run away. Then you got the homeborn slave, man, born on the plantation.
Right.
All he knows is the plantation. Right. He ain't trying to run anytime soon, man. And that's what we are, man. Not only are we a slave, we're a homeborn slave, man, who are comfortable, man.
Right.
We're comfortable with JSA, man. We're comfortable with just being under the white. We're comfortable with Christianity, man.
Right.
We're just comfortable with someone stealing our identity, stealing our culture. I want to steal it. The talents to steal it. And we say, you know what? He ain't racist. They insult us to our face and he ain't racist. Lie to us, tell us that Christ is white, even though the Bible says black, man. And we go, he ain't racist, man. Some good ones. They ain't all bad, man. That's what we become, man. God asking a question saying, is Israel a homeborn slave?
Right.
Was he a man born in slavery? Was he born on the plantation?
Right.
That's what the Lord got to ask, man. Keep it in.
Why is he spoiled?
And the Lord said, why is he spoiled? Spoiled means to be robbed, man. And we're a nation of people who are robbed, man. Right. Imagine we was robbed of our language, our identity, where we come from, our surname. And who would have thought in 2020 they even steal our dance moves, man?
Right.
Shit, can a nigga have something?
Right.
Can a nigga have what? I can't even have what made my 7 children, man. They robbed that too, man. What made all my kids? They robbed that too, man. So like, what's next, man? What's next, man? It's like a sharp girl. It's like, when chime in, I go, what? You good, yeah? It's like a no, sir, man. Go on, Sham, if you could.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, these devils, man, you can't put nothing past them, man. You know what I mean? Everything we have and everything we do and everything we pioneer, they take and steal for themselves. And not only do they do that, but they openly do it as well, right to our face. But our people are so enslaved and so mentally destroyed that even when it's right in front of your face, you don't see it. You know what I mean? That's the self-hatred that's been taught in slavery, man, and in Christianity, man. The Christian church is the head house of our destruction, man. You understand? That's the cause of our brothers and sisters loving their oppressors and hating themselves, man. And this is what you see before you, man. You know what I mean? But that's all.
That's true, man. We'll get to some next topic, man, because I'm gonna get mad now, man. So lucky, I'm gonna lighten up, man. So we got this week. We got what? Stormzy going to Chipmunk's house, man.
Right.
How disrespectful, man. Like I thought, what happened to the days when a lyrical war was a lyrical war, man?
Right.
How dare you go to a man's resident, man? How dare Goliath go to Chip's house, man? How dare some filthy heathen go to a man's yard, man?
Right.
What happened to jumping in the booth, man? And that's what you gotta watch out for these devils, man. Stormzy always makes that like, see, I'll give charity to the poor, man. I'll give money to the poor, man. I help people with their tuition, man. And now you acting like some goon, man. Right. What happened to all that grace music and gospel? Remember the gospel music? So talking about. Now you want to go to a man's house, man. That's big disrespect, man. Listen, man. If any man comes to your house and you threaten, man, listen. Should I say this? You say, lick off his head, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do, man. You are well in your rights, man. If Stormzy went to Chipmunk's yard and ended up dead, he deserved that, man. When you go to a man's house, anything you get, you deserve, man.
And so lucky if I could as well. You know what I mean? Whenever there's like, for example, with Chipmunk, really, yeah, we had a thing with Bugsy Malone and them thing there. You know what I mean? There was a back and forth. You know what I mean? There was he came with his thing, man, and he came with his lyrics, man. And then Bugsy Malone replied to him, and that's how it was. It was a back and forth. You know what I mean? Then you had other rappers that jumping in and chiming in as well. But here's the thing: with these Hamites, man, these heathens, man, they have no. You know what I mean? The reality that we find today is that Stormzy's not really about what he's about.
That's right.
And when I say this, let me clarify, man. When you want to take up our culture, our rap, you understand, our grime, which these Africans didn't know nothing about. They were talking about banging a damn drum. They didn't know nothing about no damn drum.
That's right. Speak to the man.
You know what I mean? So like, when these Africans came over here, they didn't know nothing about no rapping, man.
It's like Shamgo, you're from London. Tell him about these Hamites, man. Cause I'm from, bro. We don't have Hamites that much, man. But I'm hearing how these same Hamites that think they're all that now. Once upon a time, was laughed at, man. Once upon a time, they was lying about their surname, telling you that telling that their surname is Smith and Robinson, man.
Right.
You know, I heard before Primark came out and these Hamite women found out about makeup. They were trying to be you, man. They was lying about where they come from, man.
And that's so heavy, and it's so true in this. And Shemai. It's so heavy in this. Is that back in the day when every man that was in school, man, back in the school times, yeah, we all knew these Hamites, man. They always come in this when we come from the weekends and we get our fresh braids or we get our fresh cut, you know what I mean? We get our fresh shape up. They come on with a skin bald head, man. They're nothing like us, man. And then tutus now today. You see them now they got braids. Now they got all these things that we had. Now they start rapping. You know what I mean? And they come into our communities and take from us, man, just like everybody else, man. And for you Pan-Africans out there that love them so much, you have to understand that we are the salt of the earth, man.
That's right.
We are the pioneers of all these things, man. Rapping, you know, braiding hair, having style, man. Baking, cooking food, man, and music and all the rest of it, man. You know what I mean? And then these Hamites now, this big Goliath, as it is, you know what I mean? This Ashanti Goliath, man. This Philistine, man. This uncircumcised Philistine, man. You understand? This
Trust me, David would have killed Stormzy 2,000 years ago. Salakia,
man. And these are the same people that sold us into slavery, man. Know this, man. Know this, black man. That Stormzy is of the same bloodline of the people that sold us to the white man.
That's right.
His people benefited greatly off of our demise, man. The Ashanti specifically, man. And they are nothing like us. And even when you want to take our culture and be a rapper, man, you know what I mean? Now you want to rap and copy, do like us, man.
And this is like, I got to chime in, man. Or you see, we think it's just the white man's. All these nations, we're looking at white chocolate. We give him an inch, it takes a mile. We let him in, it takes over. Same with the Africans, man. Right. Once upon a time, they was on the outside. We're like, hey, move, man, you nasty African. Remember them days there? Right. We let them in the door. Now, guess what? Now they think they're better than us. Now they're insulting us, saying, oh, you Caribbeans are this. Right. You Caribbeans don't work. You Caribbeans got 4 baby fathers, man. Right. But a minute ago, you was begging to be us, man. That's what happens when you let them in, man. They come in begging. Someone get that scripture, man, about trust not thine enemies, man. Don't we come crouching to you, man. They come crouching like, please, man. My name really ain't Makumba Choto. It's Robinson, and we let them in, man. We let them in. Right. You know what I mean? Before these Africans knew about Fenty makeup and a pair of heels, man, no one would touch them with a barge pole, man. The same African woman that laugh at you now, I think there's somebody now. Take away that makeup, man, them heels, man, and you'll be surprised what was underneath there, man. Right. You'd be surprised. And let me tell you something, man. Rice and peas will piss on jollof rice any day of the year, man. Right. So, like, yeah, in fact, I made a vow to myself that I would never eat jollof rice, man. Right. I've never touched jollof rice. Jollof rice is abominable in my house. Right. Jollof rice is pork in my house, man. Right. Jollof rice is shrimp, crab, and lobster in my house, man. Right. We ain't eating no jollof, man. I'll eat Chinese and catch coronavirus before I eat some jollof rice, man. Right. From what I'm hearing jollof rice is what, some tomato base. Come on, what canned tomato and rice don't even mix, man. I ain't eating that garbageness there, man. Right. I ain't eating that there, man. Listen, tell you something, rice and peas will piss on jollof rice. Any day, so like, I can tell them.
Right.
See, Mago was righteous. Right. Mago, I don't know about abominable food. So he said, he goes, I don't know about them thing there. I hear you, man. So like, Keshav, God, if you could. So like, Shabai.
Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
And the Bible said, never trust your enemy, man. What do? We trust some of them. Right. Nah, this white man's cool, man. It's cool, man. If on my estate, black people love that one. He grew up on my estate, man. You know, he's white, but he's black. It's cool, man. He grew up on my estate, man. The Bible said, never trust them, man. Right. Never trust H. I don't care what neighborhood H grew up in. I don't care what neighborhood Storms grew up in, man. Right. We trust this Stormzy, man, and say, yeah, you're cool, man. You're one of us. Taught him our ways, taught him how to rap, man. And this devil got the nerve to go to the house of one of the pioneers of grime, man. Right. Stormzy wouldn't be spitting if it wasn't for a man like Chip, man. And you want to go to his house where his mother is and disrespect him. That's a big disrespect, man. It's a big violation, man. The Bible said, never trust your enemies, man. Never trust people like White Chocolate. You put them in, you say, come White Chocolate, come carnival with me, man. Teach him how to wine. And this devil don't say, oh, you know, you taught me this is your thing. I'm just in it. No, you don't, man. You say, I boss this, man. This is my thing, man. That's what the Bible said. Never trust your enemy, man. Never, man. Keep it in.
For like as iron rusted.
For like of iron rusted. You know, iron will rust. One day it's going to rust. There ain't no maybe. And the same way iron will rust. We done?
So is his wickedness.
His wickedness will pop up. His wickedness will pop up. He can't help it, man. Right. I don't care about if you grew up on your state. I don't care if you went primary with him. I don't care if it's secondary and nursery in the sandbox with him. He will show his wickedness, man. H grew up in the ghetto around black people, man. You are going to good family. And now, guess what? He's better than you, man. Now he's getting paid on something that you should get paid off. Rap has been in your family for centuries, man. Are you getting paid? No. But his white was getting paid, though. You've been going to carnival. I know black men that go carnival every single year. Don't miss a carnival, man. What wind down 10 gal in one carnival, man. I know brothers that go carnival just to wind down gal, man. And are they making money? But white chocolate is though. White chocolate is though. And he just come on the scene. I know brothers that listen. You ask him, so what? Man on carnival? Yeah, man. You go. It's not lawful. You can't go. Yeah, craft. But I'm trying to get the wines, man. Listen. You lucky carnival's blocked this year due to COVID-19. I can list you 10 brothers, man. That'll go carnival just to wind down gal, man. Just to wind down gal, man. But guess who gets the credit for it though? A white man does, man. You know why? Because you trusted your enemy, man. You say he's cool, man. Let him in, man. Let him in. Meanwhile, where's the black faces in Bollywood? You know why black people ain't in Bollywood? Because they don't trust their enemies. You're their enemy. They don't trust you. You know why black people ain't in Indian movies and Chinese movies? You know why black women can cook good, man? But why black women don't sell Chinese food? You know why? Because Chinese people wouldn't buy from you, man. Chinese people don't employ you in Chinatown, man. It would make sense to hire Chinese people. We speak the language. You know, we're familiar with the place, but they will hire a Chinese man that can't speak Chinese over you, even though it's illegal, even though he can't speak Chinese, even though he can't even read the menu, man. It would make sense to hire you because you will come to the table and like, excuse me, you want cocoa water, man? China man come now, cocoa water. You're like, what? But listen, they would rather go through that than hire you, man. Even though you're convenient, you speak the language, you can start tomorrow, man. The unemployment rate in the black community is high. You can start tomorrow, but they'll rather employ their own. In fact, they would rather get the business shut down. How much is it? If you got an illegal employee in your building, I think it's 10 grand per man. They would rather that than hire you. If the immigration boss who the Chinese take away right now and black people are working there, they won't get to pay a penny. They'll be fine because every black man got their papers. Every black man been here for the 60s. But nah, I'll take my chances. I'll risk, working with Wing Woo and Wing Cha, and I'll risk getting my business shut down. I'll risk paying that 10 grand fine because these are my people, man. I don't trust them black people. I don't trust my enemies, man. So lucky, Shamgar.
Yeah, but I've got a little bit more on that verse 11. Though he humbled himself.
And though he humbled himself, those say, yo, man, you man are cool, man. Listen, I ain't racist. I ain't like this and that. That's my forefather. I don't do to you. Lot cool, man. Me, you go way, but Wagwan. What? I love that one. Wagwan, man. Wagwan. Love that one. What? Safe. Don't you come crouch, man. You cool, man. Yeah, man. Bless, man. Put a couple patu in there. Don't you go? You know when you go to the shops and they speak patois? Like, yes, Shamgar, you want some Toto? And like, look, it's like it.
Remember the video we saw in the house when we see the music guy from where? Afghanistan?
Oh, Albania. Salaki, man. I know it pissed me off too, man. And that's how it is to come crouching, man. And what do? They say we're goons and we're criminals. We say black people are the most loving people on the face of the earth, man. We see them crouching and wanting to one of us. And guess what black people say? Nah, she's cool, man. She's a cool white girl, she is. Now he's a cool white guy. Who's Sam? Sam's cool, man. Let me tell you something. In every black gang, there's a white man in there. And you know what? Here, because we're forgiving, man. We're like, let him in, man. Let him in. It's cool, but leave him alone, man. That's how forgiving we are, man. That's how loving we are, man. They ain't all bad. You can't, tie them all with one brush, man, because they come crouched onto us. And us being, in the Christian church and loving like we are, let him in, man. Let him in, man. Meanwhile, the so-called Jewish man would never let in a Nazi, man. Would never. Listen, Nazi come begging and crying. Listen, the so-called Jewish man won't buy a German car, man. He won't buy a Mercedes. He won't buy an Audi. He won't buy a Volkswagen. But meanwhile, we let you walk right in, man. We let you pioneer and what is it? What is it? Pioneer what? We let you pioneer wine for us, man. Salak, Shamgar.
I go crouching. Yet take good heed and be aware of him.
And the Bible said, be aware of him, man. Be aware of him. Look out for him, man. You see the white man safe. You cool. Yeah, man. You good, man. Watch out for him, man. Because you know why? You say, yeah, man, come roll with us, man. And then he'll turn around and say, you know what? I invented whining, man. You say, you know what? It's cool, man. Then he'll turn around like Elvis Presley, man, and steal all your moves, man. Black people invented jazz, man. Black people invented grime and hip hop, man. The Bible said, look out for him because he'll turn around and say, this is mine. I bossed this, man. Back in the 60s, black men had long high tops, man. Permed and everything. And Listen, black people invented everything, man. Black people invented rock and roll. Everything you see today, man. And every damn thing. Listen, anything with a beat to it, man. Black people made. And anything with no beat, white people made, man. So like, yeah.
Right. The black man. Right.
There you go.
And then now they make you white. So what are they gonna do with everyone else in the next 100 years?
There you go, man. Listen, in 100 years from now, yeah, you're gonna watch. In 100 years from now, listen, the white man already made Christ white, man.
Right.
He already made Moses white, man. 100 years from now, we're gonna hear about this great rapper called Tupac. He was Caucasian. We're gonna hear about it. We're gonna hear about this great rapper called Biggie. He was Caucasian. Leave it to him. He will steal everything, man. He'll rub the paint off the walls, man. I'll give you 10 years from now. You're gonna hear about this great revolutionary called Malcolm X. He was a white man also, man. You're gonna hear about Buju Banton, the white man. That's what they do, man. They rob, steal. What's in the Lone Ranger? It was a black man. What's in Betty? What's in Betty Boo? Betty Boo. Betty Boo was a black woman, man. They said no, she's white, man. That's all they do, man. They come crouching, you let them in, and they still. And guess what, man? It is crazy talk. Has anybody ever heard about something called the Native American Indians, man? God saw the white man suffering in the winter, man. And God said, come, man, I'll show you how to farm in the winter, man. I'll give you some blankets, man. Now, anyone with a heart will say, you know what? They're good to me, man. Look at that. Gave me a blanket, man. Not this devil. This devil said, yo, they're nice to us, man. Let's kill him. Let's kill him. They gave us a patch of land to live on. Let's take all of it, man. And guess where Native Americans are today, man? On a reservation, man. You know why? Because Native American Indians were doing what all Israelites do, man. And that was what trusting your enemies, man, and being loving, man. I like how with these Hamites, man. The Hamites don't love black people. Who remembers Big Shaq, man? Remember the thing goes. He was acting black, and then one day now he boss now went to Hot 97, man. And he went there dressed as Michael Dapper. And Charlamagne was saying, so where's Big Shaq? Like, nah, I'm not doing Big Shaq today, man. I mean, listen, that black thing bossed me, but I don't want to be known as that. That was just to make me some money. I got more to offer. I want to be Big Shaq now, man. I don't want to be known as that. Fair enough, that made me money, but I got more to offer, man. They don't want to be you, man. It's time to eat, man. Right. You remember that rap? You remember that the mockumentary? The mockumentary, man, called what's it called? Roll Safe. You remember Roll Safe? Roll Safe was an African man, act like a brother. He had a lisp like, yes, man. You know what I mean? The things glistening. Same thing with him, man. BBC offered him a contract and said, nah, man, I don't want to be like them niggas forever, man. I got more to offer, man. I want to be something else, man. I don't want to be known as the man acting like them niggas, man. Them Africans come crouching, man. Right. And then they'll let you know. What did Burna Boy say, man? Burna Boy said, listen, man. He said, once upon a time, Burna Boy was begging to be Jamaican, man. Speaks pattern in his lyrics, man. And now they got the upper hand against you. What's Burna Boy saying now, man? It goes the hand. What's that, Dagobah? What did Burna Boy say? About Jamaicans.
He said Jamaicans have had their time. It's Nigerians' time, and they're taking over. And Jamaicans need to let go. They've lost it. That Nigerians are in charge now.
And you know why? You know how he was able to say that? Because you let him say it, man. Right. We accepted him, man. We bought them records, man. No one said, "What the hell is this guy talking pap before, man?" Yo, just stick to your straw and the dark, man. You know, leave the regular alone, man. We let him in, man. And now they're proud. Now they want to take over, man. Right. Now they want to take over, man. Listen, Slack, let me carry on, man. Slack, man.
And so we don't
go on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped.
There you go. You should know his rust ain't altogether wiped away, man. That's what happens when you trust your president. All other nations deal with other nations. They buy and trade. What they don't do is mix, man. They say, you got tires, we got cars. We need some of your tires for our cars. How much would it cost, man? Not us, man. We're just too loving, man. We're like, you got tires, we got cars, but also the women look kind of good too, you know. You know, he's cool. He said safe. He said, well, go on. He loves black culture, man. And then we let you win, man. And we always end up the loser, man. Right. Who's old enough to know about Sound Clash? You know what Sound Clash? I'm showing my age right now, man. But my dad used to have Sound Clash videos, man. And the Sound Clash where like a sound was like, boom, you got your speakers, your decks, your records, and you just clash them, man. You call me your dubs, man. And guess what? In that Sound Clash, there was a team called Mighty Crown, man. Straight from China, man. Corona Clash, man. And they was able to come and clash black people, man. Look you in your eye and clash you on your own platform, man. It's like the other one. David Radigan, man. Felt so entitled. That's like a black man going to the Shaolin. That's like a black man going to the Shaolin temple, man. And saying to the Shaolin master, yeah, me and you want to spar with you, man. You be like, what? You're not shouting. Right. And they will look you in your eye and say, I want to clash you, man. I think I'm good enough to clash you in your own thing, man. Can you believe that? So like I gotta go for a break, man. Can you believe the cheese like it's
That's the thing, man. These devils, man. These heathens, like they go too far, and we allow them. Said I don't work, man. We allow them to do this, man. We allow them to get in to be among us when we are doing our thing. But when they're doing their thing, they don't allow us in, man. It's like if I read this one more verse, like verse 12. Set him not by thee.
And the Bible said don't set him by. You know what I saw the other day that pissed me off? You lucky I can't pull the video, man. You lucky I can't pull the video, yeah. There's something called Afro Nation, yeah. I think it's in Spain, where all the African artists do their thing, whatever, yeah. Stefan Dunn performed at Afro Nation, and the Africans went berserk, man. I thought it was one. I thought the African, they go, we don't think a Jamaican should perform an Afro Nation. Yeah, man. Went berserk. And the same week, a black girl said, listen, when I go to Carnival this weekend, I don't want to see no Nigerian flag, man. I don't want to see no Ghanaian flag, man. And everyone blasted her for it, man. That's racist. You can't say that. So hold on. It's wrong for Stefan Dunn to perform on your platform, but you can come to ours. Carnival's a Caribbean thing, man. You come to ours, we can't go to yours. And what she said wasn't racist. What she said made sense, man. It made absolute sense, man. How are you going to go to a Caribbean festival with your flag, man? Because you go to St. Patrick's Day with a Jamaican flag. The Irish lose their mind. Like, what the fuck? This is our day, man. What's it doing here? What she said wasn't even crazy, man. What this is the problem? We accept them. They don't accept us, man. They said Stefan Dunn can't perform here, man. This is Afro Nation. Last time I checked, she's Caribbean, man. She can't come here, man. But we accept everybody, man. They come to our carnivals, have a good time. In fact, yeah, you go to a carnival in 2020, you'll be lucky to see a black face in there, man. You go to what's it called? Nottingham Carnival. You see the Edomites there, the Africans there. Listen, when you go carnival next time, play a game called Spot the Black Man, and you'll be lucky if you find that 5 black people, man. 4 of them, man. So I'm sure the video quicker. This heathen man, I got the nerve to step to our brother, man, to come to his house, man. I mean, all this is his music, man. It's a sport, man. Got the nerve to come to his house, man. Disrespectful, man. Salakia, Chip should have gave him everything he got, man. Chip should have given him the hot oil, the grease. What else? Hot oil, the grease, the whole 9, man.
You think you can just pull up to people's houses? No one ain't gonna phone you, Stormzy. You're disrespectful, bro. And that's that. I don't even know what's happened, but you can't just pull up to people's houses like that. Standard. Don't pull up.
I'll play it again.
You think you can just pull up to people's houses? No one ain't gonna phone you, Stormzy. You're disrespectful, bro. And that's that. I don't even know what's happened, but you can't just pull up to people's houses like that. Standard. Don't pull up to people.
That's a disrespectful heathen is, man. Heathen disrespectful. We taught you about grime, man. We for grime, you wouldn't know nothing, man. Right. When you come in London, when you first come to London, they had they had a briefcase with nothing in it, man. Remember the briefcase? Remember the briefcase, nothing in it. And now you feel entitled to come to a man's yard who taught you about grime, man. Who taught you about the culture. Look how he's walking and bopping and everything. We taught you that, man. You got the nerves to come to our house. We remember the briefcase with nothing in there, man. My grandma used to tell a story about an African man at slavery that had his briefcase every day. And one day the man slipped him. No, he got run over by a car. Gungo piece came out the briefcase, man. Tell me Gungo piece came. No, it was in the briefcase, man. So like, if Naka Pies are lying, tell me I'm lying, man. Tell me, I beg you someone to tell me lying. It's like the other one. There you go, man. They used to act all rich, you know, all posh and stuff, and I don't want to got the nerve to speak to us, man. Slack it, Chamgar, man. Slack it, man.
They'll be coming with their fish with maggots in it. That's what they'll be eating. They'll eat fish with maggots in it. So some said to us about our jerk chicken. Go and sit down, man. These people.
Slack it, man. We're gonna go for a quick break, man. Me and Chamgar could do a lecture, man. We could do a lecture. We go for a quick 2-minute break. And we're back on the end. Make sure you call 079 607 467 84. All right, shalom.
In life, like royalty. In the life, like royalty. Me a king of royalty. Never ever have it in twice, no way. Never ever have it in the life. Me like royalty. So me a king of royalty. Never ever have it in twice, no way. We used to sleep on Saga. We used to sleep on Corey Ocean, and they never let me go. We used to live on Eddie House. They never even a teacher, he used to let me go. We bring it with me, go LA. It's like I give it a minute, if I think I'm inside LA. life. In life. Like royalty, royalty. Hey. If I make it in a life, I go be living like royalty. So me happy say the thing alright. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it in a life, I go be living like royalty. So me happy say the thing alright. Never ever happy think twice, no way. Me used to sleep on Stagger couch. Me used to sleep on Corey couch. Them and they never let me out. Me used to live at Eddie house. Me never keep me own a key. She keep my used to let me out. Me bring him with me to LA. It's like a him get nominated. Him watch the Grammy side of me. Cause how much people can you say would feed you when you're hungry, when you brought them bless you with money. But I have been so fortunate, surrounded by so many people, make sure say me compensating. And them the thing me can't forget. Your daughter and my daughter wants me living, she no happy freak. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy say the thing alright. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty.
So we're back on the ends now, man. Make sure you call 079 607 46784. We're covering from a shop, Miami today. You know, it's the close of the Feast of Tabernacles. You couldn't be here today, so you gotta bear with me, man. I know I'm not excited as him, but Salaki, man. You have to deal with me today. I'm an African bashing self, so Salaki, man. This is how it is, man. It's like a heathen bashes out. Around here, we can't stand all heathens, man. But I think today might be Hamite day because of what Storms have done, man. So 079 607 46784 and the end. You call in. Any questions? Like Shamgar didn't get to finish the scripture, so finish it off and then we'll get into it.
Okay, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 12. Set him not by thee.
Slacky Shamgar, your mic's too low. You need to put it real by your mouth, right? They're not hearing you.
Set him not by thee.
And the Lord said, your enemy, don't set him by you, man. Don't forgive him, let him come into your organization, man.
Right.
Don't let him come into your organization.
Right.
Like when you seen some of these fake Israelites, man.
That's right.
White man all up in there.
God.
White man leading the prayers. Imagine that. A white man leading the prayer. Imagine a white man leading. Imagine this, a white man here. Imagine have you got a white man in your prayer, man? No, have you got a white man in your Passover?
Right.
How have you got an African in your Passover? When Passover Passover was to separate you from them in the first place, man. Right. The Lord invented the Passover to save you from them, man. The Lord said, you know what? I made the Passover. On the Passover, the Lord killed the firstborn of every African. And how are you gonna bring them back into your Passover, man?
Right.
Not here, man. I can't do it, man. Listen. But every Passover, I eat my lamb with bitter herb, man. Guess what? Guess what ain't there? Guess what ain't there with the lamb and bitter herb? Jollof rice, man.
Right.
Guess what ain't there, man?
Right.
Fufu ain't there, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. I can't. And let me tell you something. These same fake Israelites, yeah. I'll give them 10 years. Them same Africans would take over the organizations, man, and switch the doctrine and say, guess what? You ain't Israelites.
Right.
They're going to say, through intensive research and some studies, we found out that, you know what? You really an Israelite. You know, it's us, man. You watch, man. That's what they always do. The Bible said, don't set them by you, man. And this is why you don't set them by you, read.
Lest when he have overthrown thee.
When he has what?
When he have overthrown thee.
When he has overthrown thee, man. When he goes, you know what? I pioneered the whining, man. We're the real Israelites, man. We don't some intensive research and what's it called, geography and history, man. And come to find out, we're the Israelites, man. Ain't you guys, man. They overthrow you, man.
Right.
When they take over your music, man, take over your culture and your land, man. That's what they do. They overthrow you. And if you don't believe me, ask the Native American Indians. Oh, you can't. You know why? Because they're on reservations, man.
Right.
If you don't believe me here, ask the Hawaii. What do you call it again? The Aboriginal Australia. You can't. You know why? Because they're damn near extinct, man.
Right.
Ask the South Africans, man, who ain't our people. You can't. You know why? Because they overthrow it, man. Right. Took all their land, all their resources, man. Ask black people who voted. Oh, you can't, man. Because white. What's the white chocolate? Took it, man. Slack, yeah.
He stands up in thy place.
Oh, he stands in your place. He said, I invented whining, man.
Right.
No, it says, listen, we're the people of the Bible, man. Moses was a white man. A white man parted the Red Sea, man. A white man walked on water, man. He stands in your place, man.
Right.
I remember growing up, man. I used to watch the Samson movie. You anyone see the Samson movie? I see a white man, man. The Bible goes, Samson has 7 locks, 7 braids, man. I will see a white man with some stringy hair, man, pushing 2 pillars and breaking. I remember, what the hell, man? He stands in your place, man. I remember seeing the Passion of Christ, man. Last time I checked, a black man was on that cross, man. Christ is a black. You read the New Testament, Christ is a black man, man. Think about Christ got anointed, man. You know what anointing means? Anointing means oil, man. What type of people use oil on their face, man? Why people don't use no oil unless they start wrinkling, man? When they start wrinkling, that's when they start breaking out with the what's it called? The anti-aging cream. I start rubbing it here and shit, man. We're the ones greasing our face, man. You know why? Because we don't want to look ashy, man. We don't want to look shit.
Not even the African was doing that, man.
Come on, man. Come on. So like, don't let me pull an old video of Lethal B on you, man. Don't let me do it. I dare someone dare me, man. I dare someone. You dare me? All right, cool, man.
Yo, Cruff, yeah, you're gonna have to do that, man. I remember them videos, oi, and the lips are dry like chalk, nigga. It looks so white like the heavens above, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, don't let me do it. Someone dare me to do it, man. This is how Africans were living in England one time, man, before we told them how to fix it themselves, man. Let me show you right now, man. Everyone, look at your phone. Look at this, man. Look at Lethal B. Who's a guy in there. Look at his nigga's lips, man. This is how he was living. And this man thought that it was okay to do on a video, man. He thought this was acceptable, man. It didn't take 2. It didn't say, let's do another one. Look at his lips, man. This is how he's living, man. And guess what? When this happened, Shamgar, you're probably young. Guess what all us Jamaicans were doing? We was laughing at them, man. We was laughing, and now they want to laugh at us, man. We was laughing at them, man. We was having a good laugh at them, man. Look at this, man.
Them wasn't anything, they're anything. Hey, trust me, hey, what's the scene that Lethal B went up a day? Trust me, man, what's got aphids, man, fix it rough. Like, was that Aussie B as well? Aussie B respected. What? Man, I blow that Rex, what? Anyone can blow that Rex, so what if you blow that Rex? What? And Nico with his gun, man. Man, going like he got bare machine.
You're gonna see it sooner, right?
Oi, who's that boy Lethal B? Who's that boy Lethal B? Oi, who's that boy Lethal B?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's that boy Lethal B. There's that boy Lethal B.
Look at that, man. I remember growing up in the year, this is 2001. And I remember, this was a big thing. Everyone was talking about Lethal B's dry lips, man. Everyone was talking about them Africans are ashy, man. So look, everyone was talking about, look, guys, crazy. Everyone, listen, Lethal B, when he got famous, talked about it himself. He goes, yeah, man, allow my dry lip, man. You know what I mean? That was the thing of the past, man. That's what he said. That's how they were living, man. We ain't cruff like this. We ain't crying like this, man. So like, anyway, man, let's move on, man. So anyway, now, there's a video going around now about a brother in the UK that got autism, and his brother's not legal, man, and they want to deport this brother, man. Now, what's to say again? Oh, come step forward, man. Come on, man. Slack you, man. Just speak on this, man. So this the brother's your cousin. Give us the insight of it real quick, man. Slack someone put the camera on Quasar, Baba Kushar. So we just found out, man, that this brother that we're about to speak about is Quasar's cousin, man. So tell us about the story, the ins and out about your cousin Slakia.
Okay, don't really know much, but from what I know, basically, he's got a bit of mental issues. He's come down from Jamaica when he was 4 years old. He's been living up in England for the time being. What's happened is he got into a bit of trouble with some Edomites in black countrysides, and then basically they arrested him for something he didn't really do. You understand? And the police basically arrested him, and his mother's petitioning him to get him out of jail. You understand? So he's facing getting deported at the moment. That's all I know at the moment in time.
And that's how it goes for black people. When it comes to black people, nobody. The brother got autism, man. He got autism. Meanwhile, we got a video on the ISUPK UK page where there's illegal immigrants, Somalians, Romanians, and guess what? They were living in 5-star hotels, man. They were sleeping in 5-star hotels, and guess what? They had food and pizza and cakes, all paid for by hard-earning taxpayers, man. Meanwhile, where's the sorrow for this brother, man? When it comes to these, the immigrants, come on, man, the refugee, man. Life ain't been good for them, man. When it comes to this brother, no, you gotta go home. But you got autism. Yep. Listen, you can commit a crime. You gotta go home, man. Where's the love for him, man? It's like if someone give me Jeremiah 15:5 real quick, man.
And also, if I can add on that, you know what I mean? Everyone loves everyone else. Look at their life. It was bad. But though, there's one thing though, with the life that we have, it's been made rough by white people, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yes, yes, they've had some very rough times, but though that was by the hands of someone else. What about the people whose lives are rough by you, man?
That's right.
The reason why we die is because it's your fault, man. You know what I mean? I don't think sometimes we understand this. We are in England, man. England's one of the richest countries on the face of the earth, man. England colonized so many lands. They're so rich. And yet, the people that made it great, can't get nothing, man. Somalians, Ethiopians, they come here and they get everything. And guess what? Really, they shouldn't even be here, man. It's not even England's concern. And yet, the people who made the UK what it is, and now, you know what I mean? We suffered by their hands. We can't get nothing, man. You have to go home. Meanwhile, a Somalian, he gets to stay. And guess what? He doesn't belong here, man. He didn't contribute nothing to England, man.
That's right.
And then he has to stay. And now that lets us know that we are not African, man. Africans are here and they're not suffering like us.
That's right.
We here and now we made England while it is and we're suffering. That shows that we are not African, man.
Let me tell you, so I'm gonna show you a video right now, man. Anyone online want to see? I'm gonna show you how England treats their refugees, man. I'm gonna show you how England treats the immigrants, man. But there's one immigrant that England don't treat like this, and that's black people. And if you don't believe me, ask the which generation, man. You don't believe me? Ask this brother here that I'm about to show a video of, who has autism, who they want to deport, man. I'm gonna show you the video right now, how they treat their immigrants, man. This is a video by Britain's First, and it's in a rich hotel, and it's going around to all the rooms in the hotel, and all these immigrants here are refugees.
Housing asylum seekers. Every single last one paying for asylum seekers. Everyone who's watching this video, you're paying your taxes and you're paying for all of these asylum seekers. Hello, what country are you from? Country? No. Syria? No. Iran? Yes. Iran. Oh, are you paying for that room yourself? Money? Yes. Are you paying for your room? You don't understand. Okay. You have a good night at my expense. Thank you. Watching BT Sport. Takeaways. Unbelievable. Look at all these rooms. Every single one of these rooms. Like, we could just stop anywhere. Just stop here and just knock a few doors. Everyone we've seen in this hotel so far has been a migrant. Hello, sir. What country are you from? Eritrea? Eritrea. Look at this, look. What country are you from, sir? Eritrea. There you go, here's another one, look. What country are you from?
Slovakia. And that's how they deal with their immigrants, man. Every single one of these immigrants ain't paying for the room. And guess what? They got a nice room on your expense. They ain't paying a penny. They got food downstairs. If I carry on paying the video, there's food downstairs. I saw a nice piece of cake that I can't even afford, man. So lucky my granny, my granddad helped build this country, man. I can't get no cake like that, man. I ain't got no room like that, man. They fight black people on JSA, man. If you're a black man and you miss one appointment and job seeker allowance, they want to sanction you, man. Meanwhile, the immigrants, they ain't put a penny into this country. This is what they get, man. Slack ya, can.
The mountains they come from. Mountains they come from. And they got the audacity to go and people don't ask them where they come from.
Listen, in this video, they knock on every door and the whole hotel was given to immigrants. And so, sometimes I damn near want to cry, man. I sit back in my house and I think, damn, it must be something to be a heathen, man. Imagine you're some heathen living in the desert, man, with no shoes, man. You ain't nothing, man. In your own country, they don't love you, man. In your country, if you ain't got money, they will leave you to die. If you ain't got money for medicine, they'll leave you to die. You ain't shit, man. And you come to England, and they will house you, man. I think back and wow, these same heathen with no shoes on in their country come to England and they live better than you, man. That's how low we've become, man. That's how much. That's because why we disobeyed God, and it hurts sometimes. I look back and go, this heathen here with no shoes can't speak English. Got no. Listen, ain't nothing cool about them, man. Ain't nothing sexy about them. The way they talk, they're stiff, they're square, and they can come to England and get treated better than you, man. I look at that and say, whoa, God really put us on the bottom, man. I look at that and say, the Lord really punished us, man. We gotta listen to the Lord. The Lord really beat us, man. The Lord said, I will put you up under all nations, and we thought the Lord was playing, man. And when you see a man come from a place with no shoes and come to England, you worked hard all your life and can't get a penny, man, and he ain't put a penny in his country and gets treated like a king, I say, damn, the Lord got me, man. I'm gonna put down weed, man. I'm gonna put down pork, man. I saw what the Lord done. I don't want no more of that, man. It's a lucky Shamgar.
So lucky, I was gonna just chime in and say this, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? These heathens that come in, and like you said, you know what I mean? They're in their own country, they're in their own land, and in their own land among their own people, they are nothing. But meanwhile, when they come over here, they look down upon us, the slaves who built this land up, and yet the reason why they're able to benefit and live like how they're living is because of us, man, and because of Christianity, and it's destroyed the minds of our brothers and sisters. They can't even see that. Can't even see something like that, man. They can't even see that. Even in the midst of this racist devil. He is a racist, like he hates us too, right? But even in the midst of what he's saying is facts in this. They're coming over here and they're getting with our taxes, the slaves who built this land up, the descendants of the slaves who built this land up, our money that we earn and work hard for. And meanwhile, with our foreparents built this land, we have to work and pay them taxes to a nation who have done nothing. You know what I mean? And that's why you get to come up in the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
Because if you truly love your people, you would never stand by and watch these things happen to people, and then in the same breath, want to stand side by side with these devils, man. You gotta come in the ISUPK and love your own people, man.
That's right, man. I like what the officer said, man. Anyone seen a video with Captain Tazayak? He wouldn't feed the African youth, man.
Right.
Listen, man, let him feed himself, man. Why do we gotta feed him? Britain will feed him, man. Britain will put him in a nice hotel with some cake on my money, man. Why do I gotta feed him, man? Why is everyone vexed with me because I don't want to feed him, man? I'm gonna feed these children who no one cares about, man. I'm gonna feed the Windrush who no one cares about, man. I'm gonna feed this brother right here who got deported and has autism. You know why? Because no one will feed him, man. The African boy will be okay, man. He will be fine, man. The government will look after him, give him government money, put him in a nice hotel and feed him, man. Let them feed him. Everyone got the nerve to argue the ISUPK because we don't want to feed no African man. You know who we feed? Black people, man. We need to feed him, man. The African will be okay. He will be fine, man. He's been fine, man. He's made it to England, and now he's better than you, man. England always loved Africans more than you, man. They gave aid and money to Africans, man. What have you ever got? Nothing, man. What have you ever got? Nothing, man. Black people in the 60s will pay double the amount to live in one bedroom, and a white man will pay for a whole house, man. And that's a fact. You don't believe me? We got the books, man. So when are we going to feed those people? When are we going to worry about those people, man? The African will be all right, man. The Chinese man will be all right, man. The East Indian man will be all right, man. Think about it. He made it to England. He made it to England. He made it to England. He had no shoes on yesterday. On a camel yesterday. He made it to England. Meanwhile, you're working. Your ass off working. And what have you got? Any man that can come to England from no shoes to England and a hotel room, he'll be all right, man. Slaki Akayan. There you go, man.
That's right. Give him a hand, man.
There you go, man. There you go. Still like you, man. But again, man, we'll get to the video real quick about his brother, man, that had autism and they want to deport him.
Jailed for 5 years, being part of a group involved in a street robbery of a mobile phone. The government put him on notice to be deported.
You can't go in there to help him. It's like a never-ending pain.
Joan Martin says her autistic son has routinely self-harmed, and his vulnerability is one of many reasons his deportation to Jamaica should be stopped. It's a country he left when he was just 4 years old.
And his brother left the country when he was 4 years old, meaning what? He spent his whole life in England, man. He don't know no other country, man. And they want to deport his brother, man. Why? Because of a crime he committed, that he allegedly committed years ago. I guess what the crime was? Stealing a mobile phone, man. Stealing a mobile phone. What bomb did he drop at anybody, man?
Right.
You know what I mean? Who did he run over on the London Bridge, man? Nobody, man. But guess what? He allegedly stole a mobile phone. He's a danger to society. You gotta get him out of this country. He gotta go. He's too dangerous for the British public, man. He stole a mobile phone. We gotta get him in gun, man. God forbid he steals some mobile phones, man. Meanwhile, the Arabs run over people on the London Bridge, man. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine, yeah? It's Arabs who are running people over on the London Bridge. And guess who the police still search? You? I would think in the airport you search some Arabs, man. Is that how much you hate me that your enemy's bombing the place? I'm doing nothing. I'm stealing mobile phones, man. I'm selling a bit of weed right here, man. And you got the time to search me, man. You got the time to stop and frisk me and ask me where am I going, man. Show me your ID, man. That shows how deep your hatred is for black people, man.
That's right.
Damn.
And then you got the Arabs, like you say, killing their own. The Arabs are killing their people.
Listen, Arabs kill British soldiers. ISIS kill They're killing your troops, man. I thought you would have said, you know, we're gonna get them gun. The East Indian man is raping all them women up north, man. The racial women gangs. We ain't doing it. But regardless of all that, you gotta watch them niggas, man. That could be one thing, man. You must literally hate our people, man.
Right.
You have a deep hatred for our people, man. That could only mean one. That's all it could mean, man. It's like
Or they know how powerful we are. We come back.
That's right. That's true, man. That's true. That's exactly what it is, man. Exactly what it is.
And then you've got the Arabs and everybody killing your own people, raping the women like you say. But you're gonna take it out on us. So it only make me think they're scared if we rise.
You know what it is? They just truly hate us, man. In the Bible, it said Esau hated Jacob, man, and they just hate us. Regardless of what's going on, they're focused on us. Anyone seen that movie, Don't Be a Menace? When the white man's stealing under their nose and he's too busy watching the black man, he's like, and the white man's in the till and he's so busy watching the black. That's what it is, man. The East Indian man's raping their woman, bombing their country, but they hate us so much. They're watching us, man. Bombs are going off. The Ariana Grande concert. It's on the phone. Look. He got a dime bag of weed. That's what it boils down to, man. Let me be done. Kind of one concert. Kind of one. Slack, sir.
I would say it's a broken soul now. People who are autistic, if they have been confined in a place for a long time, that pose a lot of stress for their mental health. And this is what has happened to him.
The family have held protests in London, accusing the authorities and prison service of racism and in failing to understand his learning disabilities, claims they deny.
The case has been sent back to the first-tier tribunal for a fresh decision on deportation.
More than 100,000 people have signed a petition calling for Asim Brown's deportation to be stopped.
The problems are particularly acute for black children with learning disabilities, black children with autism. So he faces a double discrimination. These are deep-rooted problems.
The Home Office won't be drawn on the outcome.
The courts will consider the details, and there's a range of factors the courts will.
Slack, and that's what we go for, man. Someone give me that scripture that I called for. Send the mic.
Jeremiah 15. Slack, what's
15:5.
Jeremiah 15, verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
And the Lord said, who has pity on black people, man? Who has pity on black people? Brother got autism, man. The women's generation was 70, 80, 90 years old, man. Right. And who said, no, don't deport them, they're old. Don't deport him, he got autism. Who has pity on black people, man? No one does.
Right.
But guess who they have pity on, though, man? The Eritrean, man. They have so much pity for him. They put in a hotel, man, free of charge, man. You pay for his food, man. You and him got no connection. He's never helped you, man. He's never done nothing for you. Meanwhile, you're paying for his food, though.
Right.
Meanwhile, you have a connection with the white man. You know what? You made his country great, man. You made his country rich, man.
That's right.
They owe you. The Somali man don't owe England nothing, man.
Right.
England don't owe the Eritrean man nothing, but they would rather give all the hard-earned taxpayers' money to them.
That's
than
right.
give it to you, man. The Bible says, "Who has pity on black people?" And let me answer that. The answer is nothing, man.
Right.
No one has pity on the Windrush generation.
That's right.
No one had pity on Rashad and Charles, man. No one had pity on Mark Duggan, man. No one had pity on this brother here with autism, man. The brother has autism, man. But who cares? Nope. You can't say you can't do the time. You can't do the time. Don't do the crime, man. But when it comes to the Eritrean, come on, have some slack on him, man. He's not fortunate like you do. He's not fortunate like you are, man. Life's been hard for him, man. If you gotta spend a bit of taxpayers' money to house him, what's the big deal, man? So they do know. So you do know about compassion. You do know about mercy. But guess what? Your mercy ain't for black people.
That's right.
You got mercy. You got loads of. I see you got mercy. I know you got mercy when I see an Eritrean man housed in a nice hotel. I know you got mercy when I see an Eritrean, an Ethiopian, a Polish man living in England, man. I know you got mercy when I see them. I see my taxpayers' money feeding them. I know you got mercy, but this is the problem. That mercy don't go to black people, man.
That's right.
And how do I know? Because the Windrush generation ain't in England no more.
That's right.
Imagine you grew up in England all your life, came in when you was 14. You don't know Jamaica, man. Everyone you did know in your teens is dead and gone, man. And guess what? You're in Jamaica now, man, with nobody. Don't know nobody, man. And only a man that has no mercy for you will do that to you, man. Salak, yeah. Keep reading.
Or who shall bemoan thee?
And who cries about black people? Come on. When last time you hear someone cry about black people, man? I'll wait. When last time you hear a man say it's a shame what them black people are doing to each other, man? It's a shame about the knife rape, man. It's a shame about the knife crime, man. It's a shame about black and black crime. It's a shame about the Windrush, man. No one bemoans black people, man. You know what they do? They blame black people.
Right.
They should blame us, but it's your fault, man. You got to teach your kids to, you know, be responsible, man. No, sweat. They actually blame us, man. No one don't bemoan us. But guess who they cry about? Guess who they cry about? They cry about them Africans, though.
Right.
They cry about the South Africans. Oh, the shame and the apartheid and blah, 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 right. Man. No one cries about us. They asked David Cameron about slavery. Did he cry about it? No, man. He didn't cry about it. He saw slavery in the past, man. I'm not giving them reparations. It was a crime back then, but it ain't a crime no more. That's what they do, man. So, okay, when you ready?
You know, what the officer said is heavy, man. You know what I mean? Us as black people, we've been through so much, and it's like no one cares. And then now, you know, they care about another nation, another race from another land, and they ain't contributing nothing to England, man.
Right.
You mean, well, it is now. They're in some land in a war that's got nothing to do with us, man.
Right.
Nothing to do with England. And yet they get all the help, man. That's right. You know what I mean? They come from a land in a war that England doesn't even acknowledge.
That's right.
And then now with the UK, they've harmed us and we can't get nothing, man. We made England rich, man. Black people worked in the West Indies for over 400 years, made England great and can't get anything. And then someone from a land that has a war, they get everything, man. A war that's got nothing to do with England and they get everything. And that's how you know that we are not them, man. You know what I mean? So for anyone thinking, you know, we're African, man. If you're a black man, you're from Africa. Listen, that is nonsense, man.
Right.
Why? Because look, they get everything and we don't get anything. That's the difference, man. They come here, they get everything, man. A new house, nice car. You know what I mean? They get help in anything they want. And the people that came here, done the right thing, worked, can't get nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Once upon a time, Africans wanted to be us, man. Nowadays, now they got the upper hand. Now they'll tell you, man. Nah. That whole I'm Jamaican thing was a game.
Right.
You know, we got enough status now. I can tell you to your face, I one of you, man. That's what we're going for. No, I mean, serious, man. That's what we're going through right now, man. You need to watch what's called Black Chat.
Yeah.
Back chat. Yo, they'll tell you, man. Yo. I watched Back Chat. You had to throw my TV at the window, man. I watched an hour of insulting Caribbeans, man. Just saying, yeah, because you Caribbeans ain't circumcised, man. Ugh. And you know, you Caribbeans, when I was young, all my Caribbean friends could stay out window 1, 2. They had no schedule. Their mom let them do what they want. It's outright insulting us, man. Outright. I watched a whole hour. It's like a roasting show. It's like a Caribbean roast. Right. I can't believe I watched for it. I was damn near offended, man. And that's what they do. They come crouching, and after that they go, you know, we ain't you, man. Once upon a time, we're all African, man. You lot are narrow-minded, man. And when they get the upper hand now, they say, "No, we're not, man." Right. That's what we said, just to get up, just get up there, man. And guess who else did it, man? The Irish did it too. Remember the Irish? Who was the Irish? Remember the Irish in the 60s? Yeah, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. See, me and you are both oppressed, man. Then the Irish got their own land. The Irish got their own neighborhoods. Now we're the Irish now, man. Left us in Handsworth. Left us in Newtown. Oh, what happened to we both been oppressed together, man? And the Indian man does that too. Yeah, I hate white people, man. Me and you, man. When they get this house together, man, there's the piss on you, man. It's like a shower girl. It's like, come to the mic.
Slakia. Yeah, I went to the shop about 3 days ago, right? And exactly what you just said, officer. I saw an Irish guy and he came to me, right? It was in the kind of driveway, you know, in the car park and in the car park and stuff. He was parked, so I couldn't directly get in. But the point is, he was talking to me saying, we suffered this, the Irish, he was an Irish guy, we suffered the same thing you guys suffered. We're in the same boat together. And we started talking a little bit, and he's trying to tell me about his Mary Rose beads and all this other stuff, right? And yeah, it's just one, you know, little thing that he was getting into. But yeah, he's trying to say that we're all the same. Now, I know different. I know completely different, man, because they're ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the same par, yeah. So that was that, man.
Irish are doing better. It's like him. I give him a hand. I'll leave it deep, man. Irish like to say, yeah, because you know we were oppressed just like you, man. Let me tell you something, man. There've been many nations that's been oppressed. The South Africans were oppressed, man. Irish were oppressed, man. The Aborigines were oppressed. But guess what? They got reparations. They got their land back. The land called Ireland. Irishman knows where he come from. Irishman, you know, got his surname, man. We're oppressed, and we don't get sorry, man. We don't even get an apology, man. Many nations have fought other nations, man. There've been many wars against other wars. So what, man? There've been many African nations been oppressed, man. But they get a sorry, man. They get funded. They get love, man. One thing we don't get no love at all, man. The Irish are fine, man. The Irish, what? Paddy power. They're Tawab, man. They'll be Tawab. They got Paddy power. The bookies, man. And guess what? The Irish hate you. Ain't no one hates a nigga more than the Irish. Irish can't stand black people, man. Irish hate black people, man. What's his name? Neeson. Liam Neeson. So he went to go bash the head of Eddie. Listen, go look at Floyd. What's his name again? Conor McGregor, man. He called Mayweather monkey and all types of names, man. But so lucky, we're gonna get into another video real quick. So lucky, sis. What's the name of this show? Don't wait with the Chinese girl. The one that you did me today. The Real. This is a show called The Real, which has like what 3 black girls on there, 1 heathen on there. And this is what the heathen said about her, man, and her relationship, man. So while you're listening to the white man talking about you're independent and no man can tell you what to do, the heathens that you look up to are doing different. Right. See what the heathen said, man. And this is the key. This is how the heathen keeps her marriage. This is how the heathen keeps her, man. While you're listening to Beyonce talking about to the left, the heathen, tells you that, but she does different, man. Imagine black woman listen to Beyonce saying to the left, and guess what? Nighttime, guess what Beyonce got? Beyonce got a man. You listen to Beyonce, now listen to the left. I'm gonna listen to Beyonce, man. But Beyonce played you, because she ain't telling Jay-Z to the left. Right? It's October. Today's October the 9th, man. It's cold, man. While you're hugging them cold sheets, Beyonce got a warm man. She hug it next to you, man. Don't let them play you, man. They tell you one thing and they do something else, man.
I make the decisions in my life. When I come home, I like the idea that my man leads us. That doesn't mean that in this case, Jay makes all the decisions for us. That doesn't mean that when he says, how are we spending our money or where are we moving, that I just say, yes, sir, or yes, your honor. Like, it's not that. It's a, you know what? I think that we would do best here. I want to do this. And he takes the decision, he formulates it with our overall vision, and he leads us. And I like to submit to that. I don't want to lead in our household and in our marriage. I want him to lead, and I have all the essence of what I bring as a wife to make that decision, but that I love that my husband will be the man that leads.
And this heathen who don't know nothing says she wants a man to lead, man. And as a black woman, you're supposed to be the exact same way. Your man should lead, man. Let your man lead, man. The problem is you listen to Christianity, you follow the white man, and he tells you that you must lead. He told you about 50-50, man. Let me tell you something. 50-50 don't exist in no relationship, man. It don't exist in no relationship. Women are not equal to men, man. I don't care how you want to flip it. Women are not equal to men. If a man beat up a woman right now, what would you say, man? What would you say? Would you say, how dare you beat a human being? Or would you say, how dare you beat a woman up, man? I could beat a man up and then beat a woman up, and you make noise about the woman that I beat up. Meaning what? Woman ain't equal to a man. If she was equal to a man, you'll make no noise about it, man. If women are equal to a man, I want to see a man and woman, right? I want to see a man and woman tomorrow in the same boxing ring, man. I don't want to see no one cry about it. I want to see Tyson and a woman fighting tomorrow, man. I want to see Tyson beat that woman to shit, man. And I don't want no one to say anything. You know why? Because they're equal, man. But guess what? The whole world will cry. So, oh my God, that was barbaric. That was crazy. Do you see what happened? Meaning what? Men and women ain't equal, man. You're gonna have to make up your mind when men and women are equal. They're not equal when it suits you, man. If a man was to rub, if you and your woman is in bed at night and you hear a noise downstairs, and you tell her to go downstairs, what will people say about you, man? Say, what kind of man are you, man? But if we're equal, I can say, well, yo, we're equal, man. Why can't you check it? I checked last time. I checked the last 2 times. Your turn now, man. The whole world will say, what kind of man are you, man? If you ain't shopping with your woman and there's 10 shopping bags, you can't give your woman 5 and you carry 5 and say, yo, we're equal, man. Carry 5, man. You carry as much as you can. Why? Because she ain't strong as you are, man. That's right. You can't pick and choose when we're equal, man. If we're gonna be equal, let's be equal the whole way, man. And likewise, when you hear a noise downstairs, go check it out, man. I want you to put on your dressing gown and go check it out, man. When the tires popped, I want you to get on your knees and jack it up, man, and change that car tire. Oh, but we're not equal, are we? I thought you was a man. I thought you were supposed to be the man. So you can't pick and choose, man. And likewise, this woman knows, man. She knows. The problem is our sisters don't know that, man. Right. And our sisters need to know that. A man and woman are not equal, man. And she said, you know what she said? She goes, I make more money, but my man still leads, man. My man still leads, man. Our women tend to think because they make all the money that they make to make the decisions, man. That's garbage, man. That's garbage. Who makes all the money in England? We do, man. The prime minister don't work for shit, man. But we give him our money, and guess what he does? He makes all the decisions, man. He don't work a day in his life, man. And likewise, I don't care if your woman is prime minister of the UK, man. If you're her man, she answers to you, man. If you're her man, that ain't her money. That's your money, man. That money belongs to you, man. And guess what? This devil knows that. This heathen knows that. And that's why her relationship is doing better than ours, man. That's why her relationship is doing better than ours. Because we want to argue with her, man. Put a hand in his face, say, you ain't shit because you don't make X amount of money, man. But money don't mean nothing. Who makes all the money don't mean a damn thing, man. That's right. That man, he rules the household, man. And why? Right. You know why? Because God said so, man. God ordained it that way. So Salakia. You can't, arms are too short to box with God, man. God ordained it that way, man. God ordained it that way, man. That's how it is, man. Salakia, Kiran. I'll take that one, Salakia.
The white man has given the women them power, right, and authority by giving them the jobs and leaving our brothers on the road with no job and no home. So it gives the woman a position of power in the household. So the woman can, you know, this guy's got to curry under the girl so he can stay in the house so she don't kick him out. Yeah.
And that's what they said. Listen, this Bible's not a fairy tale book, man. Right. It's not about a book about talking snakes, man. The serpent, who's the white man, told Eve the same thing, man. So don't listen to him, man. You can be a god yourself. You can be independent yourself, man. You're an independent woman, man. To the left. And the woman said, you know what? You got a point, man. Right. To the left, man. And played us, man. Our woman, black woman, you've been played by this devil, man. Right. Let me tell you something about black people. I'm black myself. Listen, ain't nothing black people hate more than being played. I can't stand being. You ever been played before? And like you want to kill somebody? What? A man played you out of £5. And guess what? We're the people getting played the most, right, man. We get played the more. Our women get played, man. And it's not because the white man loves you, because he's playing you, man.
That's right.
Because he's playing you, man. And you go through 10 good black men. Why? Because the white man told you he ain't for you. If you don't meet your needs, kick him out the house. If you don't meet your needs, go find yourself a next man.
Right.
But that's your man, man. Let me tell you something, man. Why can't you love a man just for the simple fact that he's your man? Right. I'm gonna say exactly how General Muhammad said it, man. Why can't you love a man for the simple fact that he's your man? Why does he have to make X amount of dollars, man? Right. Can't you love him because of your man? No, you gotta love him because of his job. You gotta love him because of the amount of money he makes, man. Let me tell you something about my grandparents, man. My grandma was a cleaner, man. And you know why I love her? She went to Prime Minister of the UK. She didn't have the best jobs, but I love her. Guess why? Just because she's my granny, man. That's right. See how simple it is? That's right. A lot of us in this room didn't do good in university, didn't do good in schools, but our parents loved us. Why? Because we're their children, man. And likewise, your man ain't got a good job. Your man ain't academically good, so like he's not a lawyer. But why you can't love him? Because he's your man, man. Right. Simple as that. You open your legs to him. That's your man now, man. Exactly. You can't love him for the simple fact that that's your man. It's lucky, Shamgar, man.
No, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, just like in the snake in the garden, man. The same way today, man. These devils, man. They put us in a certain position where they can make more money than the brothers. You understand? Even when it's not that. It's also when, you know what I'm saying, when sisters are on benefits, right? And they've depicted them, you know what I mean? And what they try to do is they try to give them certain things where the man can't be in the household with them if they want to get certain benefits, man. And that's what they've been doing since the beginning, man. Since the beginning, the devil has been deceiving our sisters, man, and turned them against us. Just like in the Willie Lynch era, man, the Willie Lynch book, man. Just like in slavery, man. It's an ongoing pattern with this devil, man. Just like in slavery, when he made our sisters to be above us, rather than men to be above the sisters, man. And he confused our brains and deceived our minds, man. And that's Christianity for you, man. That's Christianity from your oppressor that you love so much, man. You understand? So like
what the officer was heavy, man. If you're a woman out there listening to Beyonce, man, shame on you. Let me tell you something about Beyonce. Beyonce is just good music, man. That's all it is, man. You'll actually listen to her lyrics thinking that she's on profit. Shame on you, man. Right. You mean tell Beyonce had one man since I can remember? Beyonce been with Jay-Z since I can remember, man. You mean tell me they don't have arguments? You mean tell me she don't piss him off or he don't piss her off? But they're still together though, man. While you're listening to her lyrics, saying I'm kicking my man out because Beyonce to the left. She ain't following her own lyrics, man. She ain't following her own lyrics, man. You mean tell me Jay-Z ain't cheating on her, but she's still with him though? Because that's her, man. And you're listening to her now. Now you're with your fifth man, sixth man, the sixth man that can talk about your body, man. Sixth man that can talk about your birthmark on your right cheek, man. Because you're listening to Beyonce, man. It's winter time now, yeah. You're shivering in them sheets, man. Got the blanket. Guess what? Beyonce's wrapped up with Jay-Z, man. Got 3 children now, man. And you're the one being played, listening to her, dumping him, man. Well, Beyonce said to the left, you know, I'm an independent woman, man. I can't stand for this. It's like, yeah.
Girls, it's tiring being the boss of me. It's tiring leading all the time in my life. All the time. It's tired to be the boss of that all the time. Yeah. No, yes, Adrian. I'm gonna give you guys the actual definition of submit. And then I want to explain how I see this. So the actual definition of submit is to accept or yield to a superior.
And you know what's sad about, and like what is bad about this is with the woman on the bottom left, she submits to her man, and look at her, she looks happy and free. And if you look at the rest of them, they look miserable and sad, man. Look at them. It's nothing I'm making up. All the free that I'm independent woman. Look how sad they look. Look at it. You know what I mean? I can't make it up. I'm gonna like, listen, man, like it seduct at the right part. Look how hurt and miserable all 3 of them look, man. We showed you that it's not the way.
That's right.
Kind of want calm, man.
Or to the authority or will of another person. So I'm going to say right here that I, Jeannie Mai, going into my marriage, I want to submit to my man. Let me explain.
And this woman brought out the definition of submit and said, you know what? I want to submit to my man. Someone get me that in Ephesians real quick, man. So like, where's it at, man? Women submit, wives submit to your husbands, man. Someone get me that real quick, man. Ephesians 5, man. This woman says she wants to submit to her man, and ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You submit to your boss, man. When your woman goes, imagine your woman goes to work late, man, and her boss is giving her a bollocking, as the white man calls it, man. And guess what? She just eats it up, man. You're sorry, it won't happen again, man. But you can't submit to your man. You can give him your body though. You can give him your body, but you can't submit to him. That says a lot about you, man. That's right. You can let this man go in between your legs, man, but you can't submit to him. But you can submit to your boss though. That says a lot about you, man. That means that you don't value your body. The man you're having sex with, you don't respect. That means you let anybody go into you, man. And the people you do respect is a man that pays your wage, man. That's a lot about you. So like, Ephesians 5:22, Baba Kushar.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands.
And the Bible says, wives, submit yourself unto your husband, man. Submit yourself unto your husbands, man. Back in the day, women would submit to their husbands, man.
Right.
But what did the white man do? He downplayed it, man. You know what he said? He goes, nah, man, you don't want to be no stay-at-home woman, man. Go out there, go out there and get yours, man. That's what the serpent did. He downplayed being a stay-at-home mom. Nah, man, listen, you got a life of your own too, man. He downplayed cooking and cleaning and being a mother, man.
God.
And now guess what? Now you're independent. Now you're cooking and cleaning. And guess what else you are? Single parent, mom.
Right.
Guess what else you're doing now? You're pushing a pram by yourself.
Right.
Guess what now, man? Men are stopping over your house, having sex in their gun the next day, man.
God.
But guess what? You're independent, though. You're independent. He played you like he always played us, man. Like he's always played us, man. Why? Because he told you submitting to your man is what's beneath you. You ain't got to submit to no man. What's the favorite one to say in church? They say God made Eve from the rib of Adam, not from his foot. She's beside him. A woman believe that now, and guess what now, man? Now the single parent homes, man.
Right.
So Lord can keep it in.
As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. The Lord said, listen to your man like Jesus is here, man. Listen to your man like you listen to Jesus, man. All them Christian women talking about I love Jesus, but what even make them man a sandwich, man? The Bible said, listen to your man like Christ was here right now, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife.
And that's the reason why. Because the husband is head of the wife, man.
Right.
I'm not saying a woman must have her head down. Listen, women got sometimes my wife's got good suggestions, man. And I listen to them and go, yeah, it makes sense, you know. But guess what? The man got the last say, man. If it don't make sense, listen in the Bible, what did Sarah say to Abraham? Kick out that bondwoman, man. And the Lord said, yo, this is your wife, man. Your wife's right in this instance. I'm not saying the woman will ever say. Of course, you got to say, man. Some woman got some good ideas, man. Sarah told Abraham, yo, kick out that girl, man. Kick out that nasty heathen, man. I want that Arab gun, man. And she was right, man. Some of that woman got some good ideas, man.
God.
Some good, but guess what? That man got the final say, man. The man got the final say. And guess what? At slavery, your boss got the final say. No problem with that, man. What's wrong with giving a man that, that power that he needs, man? Imagine you're a man in your house, you feel worthless, man. You ain't got no say on what she puts on. You're like, you can't wear that. Yes, I'm wearing that. You're like, oh, okay. Come on, man. You gotta turn around. How's a man meant to feel nice and strong in his household, man? When you run things, man. I don't for my daughter, she put it under. Like, oh, okay, man. But hey, your boss keep it in.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
And the same way Christ is in charge of the church, the man is in charge of his woman, man.
Right.
The man is in charge of his woman, man. And a lot of women read this and think, what? Listen, it don't mean the man beats his woman. It don't mean the man shouts, man. But it means a man's in charge, man. Someone got to be in charge, man. And listen, you know that man's in charge. You know he's in charge. Don't play games and make it not in charge. Because when you hear that noise at nighttime downstairs, you send him downstairs, man.
Right.
You ask him, can you go check that out? You know why? Because you know he's in charge, man. When them tires need change on that car and you can't crack the the wrench. What's it called again? Yeah. The wheel wrench. Who do you call that, man? Because you know he's in charge, man. You can't pick and choose when a man's in charge. Keep it in.
And he is the savior of the body.
And Christ is the savior of the body, man. Savior of the school, or what the Bible called the church. Keep it in.
Right. Verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ.
And the same way the church is subject unto Christ. Church is a Christian word, man. All it means is the gathering. Today we call it the school, man. We call it the school. The same way we are subject unto Christ. We read his Bible, what? Learn about Christ. We're subject unto him. Whatever Christ says do, we do, man. We're sub. Sub means under. Like sub-zero means what? Below zero, man. Submarine means underwater, man. Right. We are under Christ, man. And the same way a man is under, the same way we're under Christ, you done?
So let your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
So can you read it again?
So like, where was that? 20. So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
And the same way we are under Christ, the woman is under her man. And under don't mean he beats her up, man. All it means he's in charge, man.
Right.
And guess what? When the woman was under the man, guess what? In the 60s, there was no gangs, man. There was no black on black. Ask anybody in the 60s and 50s, man. When the man was in the house, there was no black on black crime. There was no drugs being sold, man. When the man left the house and the woman thought she was independent, that's when the crack got sold, man. That's women always like to moan about these men who are no good and they ain't shit and da. Guess what? These same men that ain't no good, these same men who are having sex with woman after woman after woman and leaving women, guess who raised them? Single parent moms raised them, man. Single parent. So maybe we need a man in the house. Maybe we need a, you love to talk about these men ain't shit, they're no good, man. Guess what? Women made these men no good. The black man likes to be behind bars, man, sell drugs. Women made him that way, man. The man went there, so he didn't make him that way. Women made him that way, man. Maybe we should stop arguing, man. Stop arguing and having this gender war. The man, listen, man. The man's over the woman, and let's work together, man.
Right.
So lucky, other one.
Yeah, and like what the officer said, it's right, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people read the Bible and think that's wrong, but though they don't think that it works. You know what I mean? We need to start thinking, oh man, that sounds wrong, and let's just work on what's working, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. You know what? Listen, I want to make this work, man. I don't want to hear what sounds right. I don't want to hear what sounds nice. I want to do what works, and that's what we should do, man. You know what I mean? In the Bible, everything works, man. It doesn't have to sound nice, but guess what? It works, man. It will get that job done. And in the UPK, we get that job done, man.
Right. Okay, so that's on the ends now. We'll be back. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. We're gonna be here next week again. 7 to 9, every Friday, 7 to 9. Want to give a big shout out to all the sisters, man. The sisters that couldn't even make it today, man. And they still contributed, man. Big up to all the sisters in the UK, man, for all their hard work, the food, commitment. Want to shout out all the people that came from outside of Birmingham, man. Shout out to Sister Yana Kwaf. You guys, Trooper Mawasar, Officer Magawa, young man here, Theo. Who else came from out of town, man? Trooper Ra'alban, Trooper Tazal Pawan. We got Rem here as well, man. Trying to keep low key. We see you, man. This H supporter, man. So like, trying to keep low key. With the type of H supporter, man. And some other one trying to anything else for it, wrap up. And that's it. We'll be here next week, man. And shalom for all you for coming, man. And shalom to the sisters of all the food that they provided, man. I'm about to get seconds right now, man. Because I'm on the ends, they're kind of neglecting me. Like I don't want seconds, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What everyone's dying about COVID-19, man. We're having a ball right here, man. We're having a ball right here, man. And we're gonna continue to do that as well, man. So again, tomorrow's a Sabbath service. We're gonna have a breakfast as well. What time Sabbath service are the one? 12. 12, yeah. Gonna be 12. So make sure you're there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So like this is so the breakfast from 11, but the service at 12. So make sure you come in. Listen up. If you're late, you know, it's on you, you know. I will eat your breakfast, but you know what I mean? I love plotting already, you know. I don't ramping. Any man come late, get left. That means that any man come late, get left, man. Listen, if you come in and there's no plotting, I don't want to hear no crying, you know. I'm dead serious. Try me, man. And we'll go, you come to me and D alone later on, but right, I'll worry about it. I'll worry about it there and then, man. And with that, we'll say shalom. I'll be here next week, man. Shalom.
I'll be booking them like Palace, puffing on my chalice. True say I'm an addict, 24 cali, don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage, niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous, that I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic. Erdington Savage, yeah, you call this modern warfare. When we double tap it, clicking and we clap it. Shots burning through his jacket.